Hi everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Firstly, I just wanted to start by saying thank you to everyone that has liked my videos, subscribed to my channel, or just watched my videos. Starting YouTube is very hard and just having even a little bit of support means a lot, so thank you so much guys, really appreciate it. I thought today we could do a little Q&A. It gives you guys a chance to get to know me. Over my Instagram is literally only fitness related, so this can help you guys get to know other aspects of my life. And I did put up on Instagram a few days ago a thing so that you guys could ask me questions, so I've saved them all, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it. Also, I hope you don't mind, some of the questions sort of overlap, so I've just grouped them together. Okay, so question number one is, why did I get into fitness? And I feel I have talked about this a lot on my YouTube video of my fitness journey, but basically I got into fitness because I was just in an unhappy place with myself. I had a very bad relationship with food. I didn't feel I didn't feel confident in my own body. I hid behind my clothes. I lacked a lot of self-confidence, and I just didn't feel good. So it was just a matter of wanting to change, and when then I made the change and I found love for exercise and I reaped so many amazing benefits from it, I just then stuck with it. But yeah, it was just a matter of just not feeling good in myself, and that's what spurred me on to make the change. Number two is, how often do I train? So I train 6 days a week, and I know that may sound like a lot for everybody, but training for me is something that helps me in so many ways. So if I'm having a stressful day, it's like my way to vent. I will literally just go train because I love training. Weeks, like I will train 5 days and have 2 rest days, but the majority is 6 and I rest for 1. My workout split at the minute is 3 lower sessions, then 2 upper sessions, and then 2 upper sessions I also have 2 HIIT sessions, and then one of the days will be a 20-minute run and abs, or else it'll just be a full body day, a full body workout on that day. But yeah, I think the reason I do train 6 out of 7 days is because for me it's like I need to, because if I'm just having a bad day, as I've said, it just really helps. And I know that's not for everyone, and please remember I have been training for 3 years, so I didn't start off training this many days, but yes, that's what I currently do. Okay, let's see. Now this question is quite hard, and when I actually got the question I sat and thought of it for ages. If you didn't already know, I am a complete overthinker. So it is, are there any foods I couldn't live without? And if you know me, I am like, there's not one food on this planet which I have tried that I don't like. Like, I eat everything and anything. So this is quite hard. I thought of like the basic things like chocolate, like yeah, that would be quite hard, but if I had fruit I would be okay, as long as I had something sweet. So I came to a conclusion that I think I couldn't live without bananas and peanut butter. And I know this is, people are probably like, what? But I love a banana. I love bananas. Like, I have to have a banana every day, or I have to, like, if I haven't had my banana I have to stop and get a banana. That's how much I love bananas. Peanut butter has always been a love of mine. I absolutely love it. I'll probably edit this video back and be like, why did I say those 2 things? I think I could cope, but no, at the moment that's what it is for now. Bananas and peanut butter. Okay, so the next question is, how do I stay in shape? Now, I think I stay in shape personally because fitness and eating good wholesome food is just part of my lifestyle. It's not a diet, and when it becomes like that, it's just like an all-round thing, you know, like this is something I work on every single day of the whole year. So obviously that helps me keep in shape. I find a way to enjoy exercise, which I can't stress enough. It has to be something that you love, and as I've just mentioned a minute ago, the fact that I love what I do and I love the type of training that I do means that I keep it up then. I'm quite an active person, so like even when I'm not training, like I would be, every morning I start my day with a walk with the dog, or my steps average about 15,000 to 20,000 a day. I would choose to walk rather than drive the car. I am just quite an active person. Even on my rest days I am still quite active, so I suppose that helps. Also, what helps with keeping with helping staying in shape is making sure I get enough sleep. I can't stress this enough. I'm one of those people that need my 8 hours, and I know everybody's different, and when my sleep is right, I know that then my muscles are well rested, I'm ready for my session the next day. It helps like repair my muscles, yeah, so it's just so important. So I think those are my tips for sort of how I stay in shape. Okay, what's my favourite grenade bar? So I'm assuming I got to ask this because I'm sure I think I've already mentioned it on here, but I am a grenade ambassador, so I do eat their protein bars and stuff quite a lot. Again, with me being an overthinker, I'm sitting here like, I don't know, but I think it would be, like, I love the new dark chocolate and raspberry. If you haven't tried it, you just need to go try it. And I also love the dark chocolate mint, and that's probably so boring because everyone's like, what? That's probably no one else's favourite, is it? If it is, please let me know. Love the dark chocolate mint, and then can't beat a bit of birthday cake. So I think it would be the dark chocolate raspberry, dark chocolate mint, and the birthday cake. Top 3. But then see, I go and think, I'm like, but I love the banana one. Right, anyway, we're just leaving the top 3. That's the top 3. Okay. Next question is, what's my advice on starting a YouTube? I was kind of shocked I got this question, like it's a great question, but I think because I am a newbie I can't really give much advice. The only thing I will say is just do it. I spent so much time, like a good few months, umming and ahhing if I was going to start it, because who would watch my videos, who would find me interesting, and then I thought, once I started I was like, who cares? I couldn't care if nobody watched this. Well, I kind of could care a little tiny bit, but you know, you have to put yourself out there and you have to do things a bit out of your comfort zone, and it's the only way you are going to like progress, or you just don't know what will happen. So yeah, just go for it. Don't hold back, and don't and ah about starting it, and don't let anything put you off. I remember for so long I was like, oh, but I hate the sound of my own voice and I really don't want to do it. You just trust me, you just have to just go for it. Okay, so next question is, what are my top tips for motivation? There are days when I am really not motivated. Like there's times when I come home from work, I've a million and one things to do in the house, and it's the last thing I really want to do. So I have 5 tips, and number 1 would be start small. Now, I literally mean if you're getting into your fitness, if you're starting out in your fitness journey and the thought of an hour workout scares you, you don't even have to train for an hour. Just, you know, you don't need to be doing that. Literally, if you start out and the only thing you're doing is like a 15-minute walk, that's brilliant. Like starting small will just not scare you, just eases you into things. Tip number 2 is make a plan. So every Sunday evening in my notes on my phone, I write out my workout plan, what workouts I have on what days, what I'm doing that day, etc, etc. And when I have my workouts written out and when I know what I'm going to be doing, it means like when I come home from work, there's no like, oh, I don't know what I'm training today, I can't be bothered thinking of putting a routine together or anything like that. So I literally come home, get the gym kit on, away I go, because I know what I'm going to train. And it makes it so much easier. It's kind of like making an appointment with yourself, and you know, you're less likely not to do it. And then I like tick it off, and once I like does something for my brain where I like see like, oh yep, that's done today. So it just really helps. So definitely make a plan and write it down. Number 3 is work out with a friend. Now, I'm not one for working out with people. I'm not saying I don't, like I have the best time when I work out with others, but I think from the very start I've always worked out by myself, and I'm very good at motivating myself. But I think when you're starting out, having a friend to work out with really helps, and it can help like encourage you. Your friend can be your motivation and you can be their motivation. It just spurs you on. Tip number 4 is find something you enjoy, and I preach this all the blinking time, but if you don't enjoy running, don't go running. Literally, you need to enjoy the exercise, or you're not going to stick to it, or you're not going to be motivated to do it. So yeah, find something you enjoy, find something you love, and you will be motivated to do it. Tip number 5 is just always remember why you're doing it. So we know that eating better and exercising more gives us so many physical and mental benefits. There's just far too many for me to list. But if we know why we're doing it and we remind ourselves why we're doing it, I think that can help us stay on track and keep motivated. One last thing I just want to add is that you have to remember throughout all of this that making healthy changes and starting working out is like a skill you will improve at over time. You know, you just got to treat it like any other new skill you're learning. You're not going to know everything straight off the bat, and you're going to make mistakes, you're going to learn along the way, but you just have to stay committed and dedicated, and you will get there and it will pay off. I think those are my sort of main tips for motivation. Someone outside is being sick. Are they okay? Like, do I go ask if they need help? Or just leave them? I'm the type of person that be sick and I need someone there to hold my hand. Oh my goodness, he's really being sick. What do I do? Does this leave him? Yeah, that's really sad. I hope he's okay. Okay, next question. Okay, so this question was asked so much. This was the most popular question, and it is, are you single? What's your relationship status? Do you ever want to get married, and do you want kids? So these were all separate questions and I've just paired them together. Okay, so no, I am not single. I understand that I never really speak of my partner on my Instagram, and that is purely because when I started Instagram, it was for my own fitness journey. And I always had this, you know, it's like, it's okay me sharing everything on social media, but I also felt that it's not, you know, it's not fair to my partner, it's not fair to my family or friends. Like, they don't need to have their lives shared on social media, so it's more like I just keep some of that stuff private. I've been in a relationship for 10 years. You may have seen, if you watched my last video, you would have seen Craig. We're two completely different people, and I think that's why it works. Like, Craig's not into fitness, and we don't live in each other's pockets. We're very like, have our own time, have our own space, and yeah, we're just like two opposites. And hopefully you will see more in my YouTube videos, so I thought it was important that I sort of address this. But yeah, the second part of the question was, would I ever want to get married? And I am engaged. Don't have the ring because I've lost it, because me and jewellery just don't go, and that's a story for another video. We have been engaged for 3 years, and we're one of those couples that are going to be engaged for like 10 years, and you know, we're just not in a rush. I feel like there's just no rush to marriage. We're just at that stage in our lives where there's other things we would rather sort first than get married, and we both have like the same views that, you know, yes, marriage is like a symbol of our love, but like, we're both together, we're both happy, you know, there's no rush for that. And would I ever have kids? I would absolutely love kids, but if you aren't aware, I can barely look after myself, let alone a kid. I recently got a puppy, and I mean, that scarred me. Like, I was having a fit about getting up at like 5 in the morning to take him out and toilet train him, never mind looking after a child. So yeah, just not yet, but one day hopefully I would be able to take care of kids. The next question was, this sort of ties in nicely, what breed is my puppy and how old is he? So my puppy is, he's currently sleeping over there, no you can't see him, is a beagle. I cannot stress enough that please do your research into beagles before you get them. I did. I'm one of those people that reads a million web pages before I do anything, and nothing could have prepared me for having a beagle. They are the world's craziest, and I mean craziest dog. They're full of energy, just full of life, and I mean, I could happily walk him 2 hours and he still would be like wanting to do more, but they are the most lovable dogs. So he's currently 8 months and causing all sorts of mischief, and yeah, just hard work, but obviously love him lots, and I've wanted a dog of my own for so long. So yeah. What supplements do I take? So I take literally no supplements other than protein powder, and I will only take that. I always say, like, you do not need to be taking supplements if you're eating a well-balanced diet. You will get everything you need from your diet, and I'm a big advocate for that. The only thing I do take is protein powder, and this is literally because when I track, there's days I'm just not hitting my protein goal, so this is the days then I would take my protein. Talking of supplements, I also get asked, do I take pre-workout, and the answer is no. I literally take a strong coffee before I train, and that does the same thing. But yeah, if I know I'm eating a well-balanced diet, then I don't need to worry about supplements and stuff. Okay, Next question is, how often do I have cheat days? And the answer is no days. So I kind of don't like cheat days. I remember back way when I started my fitness journey, there was times when I was like very, very strict, and then would have one day where I wasn't so strict. But I just don't like even the word cheat days. It's just like, ugh. And I think it kind of brings us back to that whole good and bad, like foods are good and foods are bad. And that's just toxic, and we don't want to be there. The thing I do is I'm not restrictive, so if I want chocolate, I have chocolate. Talking of chocolate, I have chocolate every day. I'm not restrictive, and I also think, you know, if we're having cheat days, it can lead to that sort of, you know, I'm good for 6 days of the week, and then on the 7th day I binge, and I just, you know, I think that's a bad relationship to have with food. You know, food is something that should be enjoyed, and, you know, I'm just an example that having basically a lifestyle where I'm not restrictive with my food, but I still get results, that works way better for me than ever having cheat days or whatever. Okay, so the last question is my hair dyed, and if so, what colour do I dye it? I love this question because for so many years my hair was the bane of my life. Like, it was the target for bullies, it was just, you know, gingers, they just don't have an easy time as a child, trust me, I know. And I was the fat, chubby ginger child. But no, my hair is not dyed, it is my natural colour. I've never dyed it. It just, in some lights, I have noticed in some of my Instagram photos, I sometimes will get a comment that it looks different colours, but just some lights, like when I'm outside in the sun, they're sort of different shades. But yes, it's something now I love it so much, and I would never change it because it makes me me, makes me very unique. And yeah, so no, it's not dyed, and sorry I can't tell you what colour it is because I don't know. Also saves me a fortune in the hairdressers because I don't need to go in and be paying for anything other than trim. But yeah guys, I think that comes to an end of answering all the questions I had. Hopefully do another one of these again soon. I think my next couple of videos I'm going to try and do another sort of day in the life, maybe get another eating one up, and maybe a couples challenge, get Craig involved. I hope you guys enjoyed so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all soon. Love you lots, bye!